Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Sunday. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. I know I am, and it feels amazing to be able to say that compared to the last couple weeks. If you don't know, I kind of kept it hush hush, but my dad was doing a 2-week stint over at the Jewish General Hospital due to a cellulitis infection in his leg that also decided to go, hey, let's go play around with the kidneys a bit, and gave us a little scare. There was originally a thought of dialysis, but thankfully Dad's a fighter, and his body kicked into overdrive and said, there's going to be no dialysis here. And now he's home, he's on the mend, he's doing amazing, his leg is healing fantastically, and I am one serious happy camper. So, yeah, it feels great to say my weekend is going great. Also, my hometown Habs beat the Toronto Maple Leafs last night. Sorry, they're Canadian card breakers. But, yeah, so I am on cloud 9 right now. Also, I'm coming at you today with my first of what might be 2 video responses today. We'll see how things go during the course of the day. If I'm not tired or whatnot, I'll probably do a second one. But right now, I'm coming at you with a video response for Zach's sports cards because he is celebrating 1,000 subscribers. And well, I had to take part, not just because he's giving away everything in the kitchen sink as a prize, but had to come out and show my support for Zach. Awesome channel, always ripping awesome stuff, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, you name it. He even sprinkles in some hockey here and there, so it's great. So for those of you out there who are not familiar with Zach's channel, dip on down into the description below. There will be a link, obviously, so you can go check it out and take part in his contest yourself. Also, I haven't mentioned it in a few videos just because I didn't want to seem stagnant and sound like I'm trying to cram it down your throat. But if you want an awesome place to chill and talk with fellow content creators and whatnot, there is a Discord link in the description. Go check it out. Everyone is there. You know, whether it be chirping folks over a hockey game or talking about the March Madness that is going on right now. Go Duke! Even though I'm the ultimate bandwagoner when it comes to March Madness basketball. Yeah, it's just a really good time. Something's always going on over there. And if you want a cool outlet to, post your new videos and whatnot, go check it out. Link in description. So, for this video response, Zach basically wanted us to show off what we collect. What type of sports we collect. And I, like Zach, collect a wide variety of things, and as of lately I've started to slowly dip into other sports, aka basketball and even football, and so I'm going to show off, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, one from each sport that I collect, and yeah, just to give you a little idea of who I am. So first things first, we're going to kick things off with wrestling. And may I add, not all these cards are autographed, like Autograph Fisherman John's. Just kidding, John. I watched your video this morning. Awesome stuff. Love that Theo Fleury. Oh, so nice. Anyway, so we're going to kick things off with wrestling. Now, when you think wrestling, I'm a 90s kid. Was born in 88, but I consider myself more a 90s kid. So yes, I lived and breathed the Attitude Era. I loved the Rock and Austin rivalry, the over the top WrestleManias. I mean, just watching Triple H come out to Motorhead playing his theme live, even though Lemmy botches the lyrics to the theme song, doesn't matter. It's still awesome. Just it was so good. The Mankind and Undertaker battles, the Boiler Room brawls, the Buried Alive matches, Kane making his debut, ripping the door off the Hell in the Cell to get to Shawn Michaels at In Your House. Like, it was so good. But I do have a huge soft spot for the 80s stuff. The 80s wrestling when, everything was basically very gimmicky. And one wrestler in particular, who happens to be my favorite, is none other than this man right here, the Honky Tonk Man. He's cool, he's cocky, he's bad. Yes, I know he's just basically an Elvis impersonator who basically would just smash a guitar over someone and get the pin. Yeah, I know, it's cheap. He didn't really have a lot of flashy wrestling moves, but still, it was entertaining. And he's still, to this day, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. So that's why when you talk about championships in wrestling, the Intercontinental also happens to be my favorite. Yes, I do have hanging on my wall a Walmart toy replica of the Winged Eagle, because that is my favorite version of the World Heavyweight Championship, but the Intercontinental Championship is my favorite strap in the business. Anyway, so first things first, wrestling. Also, if anyone out there happens to have a 1987 Topps WrestleMania 3 Honky Tonk Man base card or the sticker, hit me up, because I want one so bad. Anyway, so there you go. Now he's going to shake, rattle, and roll off camera. Next, we're going to football. And this could be, oh my God. You could pick anyone from one of my favorites, Doug Flutie, but I have no Doug Flutie cards. Anthony Calvillo, okay, that's 2 Canadians. You could go Joe Montana, Dan Marino, I always get the 2 mixed up, Jim Rice and Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice is football, Jim Rice is baseball. That's right. Okay. Who else? You could go modern. You could go, Joe Burrow or Justin Herbert or whatever. Then you could go real vintage, and you could go Johnny Unitas, Mike Ditka. Myself personally, I gotta go with Broadway Joe Namath. Come on. I mean, yeah. Later on, he gave some pretty cringy interviews. I mean, everyone knows the famous "I wanna kiss ya" interview, right? But I mean, the man was just oozing style in his heyday. I mean, you would see this guy coming to the stadium with the big fur coats, the flashy cars. He was like, the man to chill with in Manhattan back in the day. He had his own club, and he was a legit superstar. And he wasn't too damn shabby on the field either. Yes, he did have his fair share of injuries and whatnot, but still, Joe Namath, he's up there. He's one of my faves. And as you can tell, no, this is not his legit rookie card. This is a chrome reprint from 2012 Topps, because I'm probably nowhere ever going to own his rookie card. But, yeah. Next, for the football category, Joe Namath. Now on to basketball. An area in collecting that I'm still very, very new in. I'm still very much a rookie collector when it comes to basketball. But When you ask me who is a favorite player of mine for basketball, I have to go with this man right here, Mr. Jerry West. Uh, Lakers legend, championship upon championship. And for those who don't know, and I know a lot of you probably do, it's him who is actually the silhouette on the NBA logo. It is Jerry West, which is just friggin' awesome. Just like with the MLB logo, the silhouette, a lot of people say it's Harmon Killebrew. I don't know if that's 100% or not, but at least with Jerry West, I know that's him on the NBA logo. So, yeah, friggin' awesome. So, that's my entry for basketball. Now, next, hockey. Now, I know a lot of you out there already know who my favorite hockey player is. And you probably could already guess what card of his I'm going to be showing. And if you guessed correct, well, congratulations. For hockey, I had to go with Montreal's own Mr. Martin Brodeur. That's right. Here in his 1990 score Canadian rookie card. 123 shutouts, 600 and change wins. 500 something was Patrick Roy, another favorite of mine, of course, being in Montreal. But yeah, 600 and change wins, 120 some odd shutouts, two-time Stanley Cup champion, 2 gold medals with Team Canada? I think so. Hockey Hall of Fame inductee. The list goes on and on and on. How can you not love Martin Brodeur? Well, I know a few people who don't, but me, I love Martin Brodeur. So, yeah, he was my obvious pick for hockey. Also, if you're wondering, how am I showing these cards off while balancing my my stand on the mystery tin that we usually get our gifts from the card gods in? Don't worry, it's Sunday, so I could bang on this thing, throw it around and whatnot. Nothing's gonna happen. Probably around midnight or early tomorrow morning is when this thing is gonna start hopping and bopping and, you know, making me anticipate what they sent me. So, yeah. Anyway, now on to baseball. This was another, category where I could have picked numerous players. Of course, one of my number ones for baseball is Carl Yastrzemski. But again, after watching Autograph Fisherman John's entry this morning, I wanted to show something that I actually have signed. Not that I'm jealous or anything, but I wanted to go with something I have signed, and it just so happens one of my all-time favorite baseball players, I have a card that's signed by him. It's an in-person auto. Now, mind you, it's the wrong team. I wish it was with his first team, but again, I hear he's pretty expensive at shows and whatnot, so maybe I'll end up trying to TTM him in the future, or maybe just end up picking up an auto of his on the right team card on eBay or something. Anyway, the man I'm talking about is the one and only newest Hall of Fame inductee, Mr. Larry Walker. Yes, sir. See what I mean when I say wrong team? It's with Colorado. I was hoping I could find his autograph on an Expos card, but that just wasn't in the cards. Ironic, when I got this card. But still, it's a Larry Walker autograph. It's one of my all-time favorite baseball autographs out there. And I know there's a bunch of nice ones. Goose Gossage has a really nice signature. But anyway, yeah, Larry Walker, my all-time favorite expo. And I was at a card show, and there was a whole binder of in-person autos, and there was 4 different Larry Walker autos in it. This was the nicest one. Paid $5 for it. And when PSA hopefully drops their submission prices under $50, even though 50 is a good price, I'm going to be submitting this to get graded. So yeah, Larry Walker. And now finally, I figured, what the heck, I too am a NASCAR fan. I'm not a diehard like some, but I do enjoy, watching the Daytona 500 in February. If I'm able to, I love to watch the Talladega race. So I figured, what the heck, and what a way to close off this video with my only autograph slab so far. And it's of the one and only, that's right, Richard Petty, the king himself, making an appearance in another Frank video. What's more to say about the king that hasn't been said already? Am I right? I'm speechless right now because I really don't know what to say that I haven't said already. He has what? He still holds the record, I think, for most, top 10 pole positions. Was it, is it no, it's over 100. 130 of 5. There's one stat in there, there's like 500 and something, and then 100, I should have done my research before starting this video. Sorry, folks. But, yeah, for NASCAR, it had to be Richard Petty. Mind you, I would love to have a Dale Earnhardt Sr. auto in my collection, and I am kind of working on getting one. His autograph stuff is pretty pricey, but there are a few in-person autograph cards floating around on eBay for a decent price, under $100, and yeah, I will eventually own one in my collection, and it will also probably be shipped out to PSA, so I could add him to accompany the king. It'll be fitting to have the king and the Dominator slabbed and protected. Anyway, folks, this video was all over the place. I apologize for it. The coffee still hasn't kicked in yet. But I hope you enjoyed it. And, if you want to take part in this awesome 1,000 subscriber celebration, well, again, dip on down into the description below. Go check out Zach's channel. Give him all the likes. Give him all the positive comments and whatnot. Go give him a sub. And take part in a awesome giveaway. So, as I say at the end of every video, folks,